Students, a warm welcome to all of you in Standard 10 of the academic year 2020-21. Hope all of you are fine at home. I am Rashmi Mule from St. Paul High School teaching maths from today onwards. From today, I am starting Maths 1, chapter number 1, Linear Equations in Two Variables. Students, in Standard 9 also we have studied linear equation in two variables solving by two methods. First, elimination by equating coefficients. Second, elimination by substitution method. We have to use these two methods in Standard 10 also. And we have to learn two new methods. So, let's see what is a linear equation in two variables.
Linear equations in two variables. Some equations are written on the screen. X plus 2y equal to 0. A equal to 4b minus 7. X upon 3 plus y upon 5 equal to 11. Y equal to 5x plus 2. Observe these equations. These are the linear equations in two variables. These are called linear equations in two variables as these are first degree equations and have two variables. These equations have infinitely many solutions. The standard form of the linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. If a equal to 0 and b equal to 0, or either of a equal to 0 or b equal to 0, then the equations ax plus by plus c equal to 0 will not remain a linear equation in two variables. But if c equal to 0, the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0 reduces to ax plus by equal to 0 and remain linear equation in two variables. In this chapter, we learn about methods of solving linear equations in two variables. Graphical method, Cramer's rule. Equations that can be transformed in linear equations into variables. Application of simultaneous equation. Let us recall definition. An equation which contains two variables and the degree of each term containing variable is 1 is called a linear equation in two variables. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the general form of a linear equation in two variables where a, b, c are real numbers and a, b are not equal to 0 at the same time. Example 3x minus 4y plus 12 equal to 0 is the general form of the equation of 3x equal to 4y minus 12. Let us complete the activity in the textbook. Equation 4m plus 3n equal to 12 is the linear equation in two variables. Yes. Second, 3x square minus 7y equal to 13 is not a linear equation in two variables. No. Root 2 x minus root 5y equal to 16. Yes, it is a linear equation in two variables. Fourth, 0x plus 6y minus 3 equal to 0. No, it is not a linear equation in two variables. 0.3x plus 0y minus 36 equal to 0. No, it is also not a linear equation in two variables. Sixth, 4 upon x plus 5 upon y equal to 4. No, it is not a linear equation in two variables. Seventh, 4xy minus 5y minus 8 equal to 0. No, it is also not a linear equation in two variables. Simultaneous linear equations. When we think about two linear equations in two variables at the same time, they are called simultaneous equations. Last year we learned to solve simultaneous equation by eliminating one variable. Let us revise it. First, example 5x minus 3y equal to 8, 3x plus y equal to 2. Method 1. 5x minus 3y equal to 8 is equation 1. 3x plus y equal to 2 is equation 2. Multiplying both sides of equation 2 by 3. 9x plus 3y equal to 6, equation 3. Now let us add equation 1 and 3. 5x minus 3y equal to 8 plus 9x plus 3y equal to 6. 14x equal to 14. Therefore, x equal to 1. Substituting x equal to 1 in equation 2. 3x plus y equal to 2. Therefore, 3 into 1 plus y equal to 2. Therefore, 3 plus y equal to 2. Therefore, y equal to 2 minus 3. Therefore, y equal to minus 1. Solution is x equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1. Method 2. 5x minus 3y equal to 8, equation 1. 3x plus y equal to 2, equation 2. Let us write value of y in terms of x from equation 2 as y equal to 2 minus 3x, equation 3. Substituting this value of y in equation 1. 5x minus 3y equal to 8. 5x minus 3 into bracket 2 minus 3x equal to 8. Therefore, 5x minus 6 plus 9x equal to 8. Therefore, 14x minus 6 equal to 8. Therefore, 14x equal to 8 plus 6. Therefore, 14x equal to 14. Therefore, x equal to 1. Substituting x equal to 1 in equation 3. Y equal to 2 minus 3x. Y equal to 2 minus 3. Y equal to minus 1. Therefore, x equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1 is the solution. Practice set 1.1. Complete the following activity to solve the simultaneous equations. 5x plus 3y equal to 9. 2x minus 3y equal to 12. Solution. 5x plus 3y equal to 9, equation 1. 2x minus 3y equal to 12, equation 2. Let us add equation 1 and 2. Therefore, 7x equal to 21. Therefore, x equal to 21 upon 7. Therefore, x equal to 3. Place x equal to 3 in equation 1. 5 into 3 is plus 3y is equal to 9. 3y is equal to 9 minus 15. 3y is equal to minus 6. Y is equal to minus 6 upon 3. Y is equal to minus 2. Solution is x comma y is equal to 3 comma minus 2 in the bracket. Complete the boxes in this question. We are doing question number 2, first one. 3a plus 5b equal to 26. A plus 5b equal to 22. Let 3a plus 5b equal to 26, equation 1. A plus 5b equal to 22, equation 2. Subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. We have to change sign of equation 2, which becomes 3a minus a is equal to 2a. 5b minus 5b will get cancelled and 26 minus 22 will be 4. So we will get 2a is equal to 4. Therefore, a is equal to 4 upon 2. A is equal to 2. Now place a is equal to 2 in equation 2. We will get 2 plus 5b equal to 22. Therefore, 5b is equal to 22 minus 2. Therefore, 5b is equal to 20. Therefore, b is equal to 20 upon 5. Therefore, b is equal to 4. Therefore, solution is a comma b is 2 comma 4, or a equal to 2 and b equal to 4.
Students, hope you understood till here. Now I am solving question number 6 and question number 7 on the board.
Question number 2, sixth. 1 upon 3x plus y equal to 10 upon 3, equation number 1. 2x plus 1 upon 4y equal to 11 upon 4, equation number 2. Now see here, the value of a in the first equation is 1 upon 3, which is a fraction. That is why we have to multiply by 3 on both sides of equation 1. So let's write multiplying both sides of equation 1 by 3. If I multiply this 1 upon 3 by x, 3 will get cancelled and I will get only x, plus here also I have to multiply by 3, so 3y equal to 10 upon 3 is multiplied by 3, so I will get only 10. This is equation number 3. Now in equation number 4 we need to multiply by 4 on both sides. So let us write multiplying both sides of equation 2 by 4. If 2x is multiplied by 4, you will get 8x. Here 2 is multiplied by 4, so 8x plus 4 and 4 will get cancelled, only y equal to 11 upon 4 multiplied by 4, 4 will get cancelled, 11. Equation number 4. Now we got simple equations, but still the coefficient of variable y is not same, and even in x also it is not same. So we can multiply to equation 3 by 8 to make it same, or equation 4 by 3. So I am using multiplying by 3 on both sides of equation 4. Multiplying both sides of equation 4 by 3. So the new equation I will get, here I am multiplying by 3. So I will get 3 into 8, 24x plus 3y equal to 33. This is equation number 5. Now this is the fifth equation which is having plus 3y, and this is the third equation which is having x plus 3y. So to eliminate 3y we need to subtract. So let us write subtracting equation 3 from equation 5.
So I have to write equation number 5, 24x plus 3y equal to 33. Equation number 3, x plus 3y equal to 10. As we are doing subtraction, we need to change sign for the each term of equation 3. So 24 minus 1, 23x. 3y and minus 3y will get cancelled. 33 minus 10, 23. Therefore, x is 23 divided by 23. Therefore, x is 1. Now this x equal to 1, we need to substitute in any simple equation. So I will substitute in equation number 3. We got x equal to 1. So substituting x equal to 1 in equation 3. So if I put here x equal to 1 plus 3y equal to 10. 3y equal to 10 minus 1. 3y equal to 9. Y equal to 9 upon 3. Y equal to 3. We got y equal to 3. Now we need to write last statement, which is very important. Therefore, we can write last statement by two ways. First method is x equal to 1 and y equal to 3. This is the way to write a last statement, or even you can write this way also. Solution set x comma y, we write in a bracket. We write always the value of x first followed by the value of y in a round bracket. So 1 comma 3 is the value of x and y. Okay students, this is the 7th question. 99x plus 101y equal to 499, equation number 1. 101x plus 99y equal to 501, equation number 2. Now, here if you will observe these two equations carefully, you will notice the coefficient of x in the first equation is the same as the coefficient of y in the second equation. Same way, coefficient of y in the first equation is the same as the coefficient of x in the second equation. That means coefficients of x and y are exchanged. In such case, let us write adding equation 1 and 2. You can solve these two equations by regular way also, that is by equating coefficient method or by substitution method. That means multiplying by 101 to the equation 1 and multiplying by equation 2 by 99. But it will be little complicated. So let's make it easy. Adding equation 1 and 2. Let's add equation 1 and 2. 99x plus 101y equal to 499. 101x plus 99y equal to 501. I will get 200x plus 200y equal to 1000. So we can divide this equation by 200 on both sides. Dividing this equation by 200 on both sides. If we divide, we will get x plus y equal to 5, which is equation number 3. Now, we can do subtraction also same way. So, I am subtracting equation 2 from 1. Equation 1 was 99x plus 101y equal to 499. Equation 2, 101x plus 99y equal to 501. As we are doing subtraction, we need to change sign for the each term of equation number 2. We will get minus 2x plus 2y equal to minus 2. Again, we need to dividing by minus 2 on both sides. So I will get x minus y equal to 1. That is equation number 4. X minus y equal to 1. And we have x plus y equal to 5. These two equations 3 and 4 we can solve simply by adding. So equation 3 and 4 we are adding. So the reason is the sign of y is already opposite. That is why it is easy to eliminate. We will get 2x equal to 6. Therefore x equal to 6 upon 2. Therefore x equal to 3. Therefore, we got x equal to 3, substituting x equal to 3 in equation 3. So, we will get 3 plus y equal to 5. Therefore, y is equal to 5 minus 3. Therefore, y is equal to 2. We got solution, that is x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. You can even write x comma y is 3 comma 2 as a solution set. So students, we have done different questions from exercise 1.1 on the board. Now you need to solve complete exercise 1.1 in the notebook. So 1.1 exercise will be displayed on the board. Everybody can copy questions. Thank you.